All right, now as I said, you type in SQL plus SQL plus space / space as space sysdba. So just get used to typing that. SQL plus space / space as sysdba. Now if we do show user, you're going to notice you're going to be sys. Now we've been doing everything with user Scott. That's why we unlocked the user Scott. Therefore, all you do once you're inside SQL and you see the SQL prompt, all you do is you do CONN and the username Scott and hit enter. It's going to say enter password. I put Tiger, that was my password, so TIGER, enter, connected, show user Scott. All right. All right, what I want to talk about now is, let's say you open up the command line and it's just too small. All you have to do is right click at the top, go to properties, and you're going to go to font. If you go 7, 8, 10, 12, notice the screen size gets bigger. So let's go to 10. You see 10 is still too small. So you right click on the top and you make it 14. All right, if you do select star from EMP, the words are still small. It's hard to see it. So you just find exactly what you're looking for in terms of the size. You can go 16, 18. Once you go to 18, you have another option. If you go to 16, for example, and let's say you want it to be wider, you can actually right click, go to properties, and instead of in the font section, you can go to the layout tab and you can actually change the height and the width to your liking. The font won't change. The font will be however you set the font. Now, it's up to you how you want to customize your window. You also don't want a column to be cut off, because if we do select star from EMP, you know we have a department column. But let's say you have a font. Let's say you have a font of, let's do font of 20, and you right click and you accidentally on the layout tab make the width, let's say 60. So we're going to make this down to 60. You're cutting off a lot of information, so you have to continually drag the scroll bar left and right to see everything. So if I do select star from EMP, although the data is still there, you have to drag the bar. Now me personally, I found out for me, I like to go to font 24. And when I do layout, I personally do 95 by 25. And for me, once I enlarge my screen on font 24 and layout 95 by 25, it usually shows a great display. Now the other thing I do is, just to be able to scroll up and down, up and down, up and down, if you right click at the top and go to properties, what you'll notice is this is, as I showed you, the window size to the actual command prompt window. But this right here, you can actually maximize this width to give you more leeway within the program. So I put this at 400 if you want. Leave the width close to 96. 101 is close to 96. But keep the height here pretty large. The second thing I wanted to show you is why I usually set wrap off. So I'm not going to set it off, and I'm going to do select star from EMP. The format is going to be a little difficult to read, as you can see. This is only a 14-row table, but look how the information is presented. Another reason why I do, another thing I do all the time is set lines 100 and pages 100. So let's do a select star again. And let's say I set wrap off. So I'm going to do set wrap off, semicolon, enter. All right. Now I'm going to do select star from EMP. Now you can see there's a page divide. You can see that there's a page divide and the column names are here and here. And also you can see that I don't have the departments column. And it lets you know truncating parentheses as requested before column department. So that's a line issue. This dotted line here is a page issue. So that's why, just to be safe, I do set lines 100, enter, set pages 100 as well, enter. Now, If I hit exit, E-X-I-T, and I exit the SQL database, it's going to let me know I'm leaving the database, disconnected from Oracle Database 11G. Notice I'm back on my computer, the C prompt. If I show user, that's not a recognizable command because I'm not inside a database. If I say set wrap off, that doesn't make any sense to the C drive. That doesn't make, we're inside your own personal computer now. We're not inside the SQL database. All right. So there is no select star from EMP. There is no describing tables from here. We have to enter the database first. So what you're going to do is SQL plus SQL plus space/space as sysdba. It's going to let you know you're connected to the Oracle database. And you know you're inside SQL when you see the SQL prompt, not up here when you see C drive /. Now, if you show user, you're the super user sys. If you describe EMP, object does not exist. If you select star from EMP, object does not exist. Now, there is a way for sys, being the super user, to see everybody's table, but that's a little bit too deep for this class. So what you would do is you do CONN Scott, or you can put the full word connect Scott, enter. What's the password? TIGER, enter, connected, show user. And then after you are in the database, it's common practice just to set your wrap off. Let me show you. If I do a select star from EMP right now, since we logged out and logged back in, it reverts back to the default wrap lines and pages. So set wrap off, set lines 100, pages 100. Select star from EMP. Now we have the department column. And we have everything in 14 rows. All right. So now you are able to follow along if that's what you decide to do. And let's continue the course.